So how are you guys feeling about the upstairs?
I like the setup, with one minor exception, another wall of windows that we don't really understand.
That's a wonderfully lovely room,
Yes.
skylights, airiness. Let's use that for something else. Take a look.
Oh.
So this wall comes down, and in place, I'm putting a divider wall, and acts also as a headboard and a divider, so that you can actually circulate all the way around it.
Wow.
And behind it are bookshelves and a little reading nook and a little meditation nook. Doesn't that look comfortable to meditate on?
Yes.
And in terms of the flooring, I used cork that actually has a gray tint to it. Lots of sort of subdued colors, very mellow.
Very zen.
Very zen. The zen continues right in the bathroom. In this area, we're going to make some structural changes. So first thing you'll notice is that the door to the closet is now facing the main part of the bedroom. So we can use that wall. We've sealed that wall up. And we've put a vanity right in front of there. And then the opposite wall, we've done another vanity with 2 sinks.
Nice.
And we've used that same wall as the opposing wall to a walk-in shower stall. If we keep walking down the line, the private area in the back is now for the toilets.
Wow, it's totally a different design altogether.
This has a little bit of a country formal feeling. I know you guys are a little bit more modern, a little bit more earth-centric within your style and your philosophy, so take a look at this room. These posts are now boxed up, but I wanted to box them up and make them functional on many levels. Number one, that means actually using wallboard on 4 sides. So I'm using the earth plaster in all the new spaces, and there's one more new space inside. Julianne, it's got your name all over it. It's that way. Let's go there now. Let's go.
All right.
Usually I like to open spaces up, make it really airy. I'm going to close this one up. I think that would be better for a TV watching room. So I'm going to take down that glass partition wall, but I'm going to put up a new wall as sort of an architectural divider wall on an angle. In terms of flooring, we are using a hard tile flooring that looks like slate. It's going to be a recycled porcelain that comes in lots of different sizes and shapes.
I'm just so happy to see that you got rid of the glass wall, both upstairs and downstairs, because it was the one thing that was making me hesitant about this house.
Here we are in this tranquil backyard. I think there's something we can do to help the earth and help your pocketbook every month.
Okay, that
All
sounds
right,
good.
take a look. We're putting solar panels on the roof.
Wow.
We're in a unique situation because Dayton is actually the best place in all of Ohio in terms of sun and capturing the sun's energy.
Great. I know that solar panels are probably a pretty expensive investment, even though you make the money back in the savings for utilities.
Let's sit down, put pen to paper, and work out the numbers.
Starting in the bedroom, we're going to be doing $1,500 worth of flooring, $1,500 attributed to the divider wall, and $1,500 of our built-in shelving. Next, in the bathroom, we're going to be doing a lot of tiling and framing work. $4,500 is a price tag there. $5,000 is the price tag for new fixtures. Plumbing, labor, and also our new lighting fixtures are lumped into $1,500. Now, going downstairs, 2 pretty modest projects. Now, putting drywall up around those posts is a pretty simple project. $1,200 for that project. The back of the house, the TV room, this is taking down a wall, erecting a new wall, using earth plaster again for our materials. So we're going to be spending $4,200 on that room itself.
Definitely worth it.
Lastly, going outside to the solar panel system. I am suggesting a $20,000 2-kilowatt system.
Wow.
The grand total for this entire house is $40,900.
Okay. Just about $10,000 underneath your budget.
Wow.
House 3 is the largest home we're seeing today at 3,600 square feet. With such a large footprint, this could be an eco-dilemma for Julianne and Scott with energy costs.
It's on the market for $247,000, $500. It's got 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and there is a surprise inside for you. So why don't you go find it?
All right.
At $247,500 and the loan of $100,000 from Julianne's parents, Paige will have $48,000 to work with after down payment and closing costs.
Ooh, these look like real hardwood floors, I think.
That's a plus for us.
So I guess you walk in, you come right into the formal dining room.
I love this community just outside Dayton. It is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. It's very earthy, lots of trees. I know that'll make Julianne and Scott happy. Now, inside, they might be thinking, dated, you know? Just kitchen is a little out of date, to say the least.
Okay, so it's like a walk-through kitchen, I guess. Definitely could be bigger and revamped.
So here's another living area. Oh, look at that.
Nice. We got the natural lighting I
That's
like.
nice.
See, I
Everything
probably wouldn't even turn on a light switch during the whole day with these 2 huge skylights we've got.
That's nice.
Just off the great room space is a screened-in patio and mudroom area.
Okay, this is...
I have no idea.
This is a big, empty room.
Just upstairs are 2 small bedrooms, a full bath, and a large master suite. On the lower level are 2 more bedrooms, an additional full bath, and an added bonus.
I see some ladies out there putting their feet in water. What are you guys doing?
Hello.
I was shocked by the indoor pool.
I did not expect to see that.
But as far as, keeping chlorine levels up and all that, I just don't know if I want to deal with all those chemicals.
How are you feeling about the house?
I think the layout's good, it's spacious, and so I'd like to see what we can do with it.
Why don't we go ahead and track that computer down of yours, Paige?
Coming up,
We're gonna make some big changes here.
Whoa!
Wow.
Paige scores with House 3, leaving Julianne and Scott with a tough choice.
We really could see ourselves being happy in either house, I think.
It's decision time, next on Hidden Potential. Julianne and Scott are an eco-friendly couple who are looking for their first home. They've just seen House 3, but it's large, dated, and not nearly up to the green standards they're looking for.
I think we need to address this area right here.
I agree. We're gonna make some big changes here.
Whoa!
Wow.
Sink and stove,
Yeah.
same spot. But now we take that wall all the way to the back wall.
We've also removed the walls that enclose the kitchen to make it open to the living room.
Then our living room stays essentially the same, and it becomes all about some great TV watching.
And you know what else you've done is you've made it so I can cook and see the TV while I'm cooking.
Absolutely, Julianne. Then as we circulate all the way around, you'll see that this back section of cabinetry that runs to the back wall is a recycling center.
It just looks really, really cool.
Okay, guys, here we're in Groovy Town. It needs a cosmetic facelift. We're also going to take some space that I think isn't being well used and add it to this room. So starting, we're going to excavate all around the existing fireplace. And what that's going to do is enable us to use the mudroom, and that's going to be lined in bookshelves. Then as you traverse around the fireplace, that becomes the element that you can circulate around completely. And I've painted the fireplace. And what that will do is unify all these colors. And you'll see that we changed the doors just to give an update. French doors out to that porch area, and that is set up to be a very groovy meditation space. We're going to put cork on the floor.
Does that continue to the meditation room, the cork?
Yes, it does.
Excellent.
So now that Paige has kind of partitioned off these areas, something else you can do for energy efficiency is actually close some of these vents off to control what rooms are being heated and when, and that will definitely save you money on your energy bills.
That's a really good idea.
Okay?
Now let's talk price.
Okay, well, the lion's share of the budget goes to the kitchen. Starting with cabinetry, we're spending $15,000 of cabinets, $8,000 of appliances, and also properly venting our stovetop. $4,000 is going to be our lighting and our backsplash. Our island/table, $6,000. Header and framing and flooring, $5,700. The meditation room, $4,500.
Wow.
Okay, next, this is a much larger space, but we're basically talking about a little bit of excavation, a little bit of finishing, the cork flooring, also $4,500. So our total is just shy under budget, $47,000 and change.
But you need to decide, which house is going to fit your needs, but also fit your desire to live green, eco-friendly.
Will Julianne and Scott pick House 1? It was the most expensive house, but Paige greenified it with bamboo flooring and an eco-friendly kitchen. Or will they pick House 2? It had that funky glass wall feature, but Paige responded with a new master suite and added solar panels as a green bonus. And let's not forget House 3. It was the largest of all the homes, but Paige used earth-friendly materials to give them a great kitchen and zen space.
We got to take one right off your list, right off the bat, immediately. What's that going to be?
We took out house number 3.
I think one of the factors was simply the space. It's probably more space than we need, more space than we care to heat or cool.
Even though the kitchen was fabulous, it was hard to let that design go.
So that leaves house number 1 and house number 2. Let's go through house number 1 out in Yellow Springs.
And we loved that main room. Gosh.
The great room with the...
Flip-up painting.
Yep.
So house number 2, and that was in Kettering.
You like the pagoda.
I did the pagoda in the back there.
And we loved the setting.
Mixed emotions, mixed feelings.
We really could see ourselves being happy in either house, I think.
So what's it going to be for the two of you?
I think we finally decided house number 2.
Really?
It was just a really cozy house with a beautiful yard and the solar panels.
Yeah, the solar panels.
I really think we are definitely going to have to figure out a way to try to get out of our lease. Because we're really tired of renting and we're really ready to be in the house. So I want to make sure we get it before somebody else capitalizes.
This rock